Oh, my hair looks so crazy. Got a Martian going on here. Hello there. So there's actually like a snowstorm today. Oh my goodness. It has been like absolutely freezing in New York, and the weather has been really bipolar. Like, I love snowstorms for some reason. I just don't like the day after the snow because everything looks like poop. We're gonna be doing some meal prepping. If you guys know me, you know I always start my mornings with a big old glass of water. Refreshing. I've never been a huge person about tracking my foods and like weighing what I eat and portioning it, but I have started because I really want to see good results. So I have been tracking my foods with this app called LifeSum. I know a lot of people use like MyFitnessPal and all that stuff, but I kind of like the interface for this one. It's like really easy to track foods. Let's get started with breakfast. Let's see what I'm gonna eat. These are the macros for my breakfast. 394 calories, 28 grams of protein, 37 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, and all other stuff. It's giving me not a happy face, but I'm happy with this breakfast. Okay, so we're gonna eat this. I like to add vegetables to my breakfast because it becomes a filler. It makes me feel a little bit more satisfied that I'm eating a little bit more food. And also I like the crunch of like lettuce, so I like top it off onto my sandwich. Have my breakfast with water first, and then I drink my coffee because the water helps me feel fuller, and then I'll drink the coffee as like my part 2 of my meal. I don't know why, but I have been like binge watching 10,000 calorie challenges. Not like I would ever do it, but they're so entertaining to watch. Alright, so on to the meal prep we go. I'm going to start by making my lunch meal prep, and I'm going to start by like stabbing to death these sweet potatoes or yams, whatever you call them, and I'm spraying them with cooking spray and rolling them or like wrapping them in tin foil so that they stay nice and moist. After that, I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. These took more like an hour because they're like ginormous. And yeah, now I'm doing some exercise. I don't know, I thought this was super random, but I felt so like sedentary all day, so I decided to do some at-home workouts. So I don't know, if you guys are interested in at-home workouts, let me know. I currently do have a series on my channel, so I'll link it below for you guys. But if you guys want an updated one, happy to do so, my friend. This means you're having a good workout. Now back to the cooking. I am going to be making some Brussels sprouts and some sauteed peppers and mushrooms with some grilled chicken breasts, as I will call them. And to start my meal prep, I'm going to wash all of my ingredients first. One of the key things about meal prepping to make your life easier is just prep all of your ingredients first. I always like to do the vegetables and then do the poultry all the way at the end, so like I don't contaminate anything on my cutting board and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just cutting up all of my veggies, and then I am going to rinse my chicken and season it. Of course, adobo. Like adobo is life. Like what is life without adobo? Come on. And whenever I do like a lot of the same meat, I like to season it like with 2 different seasonings, so I like don't get bored of it. So today I was doing like a paprika chicken and then also rosemary garlic chicken, and then I just put them in my little grill pan and I am cooking them. Yeah, and while those are cooking, in the back I was boiling some water so I can kind of boil my Brussels sprouts for like about a minute or 2. I just like the texture better when they're a little bit softer. It's up to your preference, and I literally just boil them for like 2 minutes, and then I take it out, and using the same water, you know, being efficient here, I am boiling my eggs for breakfast. And then once my chicken breast is done, I'm going to use the same exact pan, add some cooking spray, and cook my bell peppers and my mushrooms in there. And I'm just going to add some garlic, of course, because, you know, what is life without garlic? Yeah. And I'm going to add my mushrooms in and let those cook. Honestly, one of the key things to make meal prep so much easier for you guys is just to use the same pots and pans while you're cooking. So, I mean, I try to do that as much as I can because I hate washing dishes, but it just kind of makes it so much easier, and then picks up the flavor from like the other stuff that you're cooking and all that stuff. See how beautiful that looks? Oh, I'm getting hungry as I'm doing this voiceover. God dang it. All right, so I'm going to take that out, and then in the same pan, once again, I'm gonna add some garlic and some cooking spray, and I'm gonna saute my Brussels sprouts for a little bit, and then add some salt and pepper. I also added a little bit of soy sauce just for flavor, and you know, because us Asians, we add soy sauce to everything, right? Okay, adobo soy sauce, that's like my seasoning of life. Okay, now I'm going to put my meals into my containers, and here's a little tip. You might want to find the matching lids to your containers before you start your meal prep. Learn from my mistakes. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just basically portioning out my sweet potatoes that I had baked earlier and making a portion size of that, and then after that I'm going to also portion out a portion size of my chicken. And the veggies, I kind of just eyeball them and just kind of throw them in there as much as I want, because I mean, vegetables, oh my god, that sounded so like vegetables. Okay, whatever, what am I saying now? Vegetables are very low in calorie and they're very nutrient dense, so you can never have too much veggies. I mean, okay, you could, but I mean, they're not bad for you, so I don't find the point in measuring out my vegetables. I love vegetables anyways. So that is what my lunch looks like. I will put the macros on screen for you guys. And yeah, I only meal prep for 3 days because I was meal prepping like on a Tuesday and I only needed 3 meals, and like I really don't want to waste food, so I only meal prep exactly what I knew that I was gonna eat. And then I am going to let my food cool down, and then I'm going to stick them in the fridge, and I'm just going to peel up my eggs for breakfast. For breakfast, I am pretty much going to be having 1 egg and oatmeal for breakfast for the next 3 days, and it's a weird combo, but it tastes so good. And I like to soak them in water after I peel them so they don't dry up, and then I put them into the refrigerator. And now I'm going to do my overnight oats, which is the most easiest breakfast ever, and most delicious one, and nutritious and filling. I'm pretty much adding half a cup of oats into these jars, mason jars that I got from Amazon. I like these particularly because they are wide lid, so it's much easier to eat from and also put stuff in. And I'm also adding about a teaspoon-ish of chia seeds. Chia seeds are packed with antioxidants and nutrients, and they help you feel so much fuller throughout the day. I kind of add a spoon, and honestly, this oatmeal, even though I'm only having half a serving size, it fills me up so good because I eat it with a banana and the egg. And I'm gonna add 1 cup, well, actually a little bit less than 1 cup of coconut milk, because I don't like it too watery. I kind of screwed up on the first one there, as you can see, you know. Hey, I never said I was perfect at this, okay? I'm learning as I go, okay? And because I like it sweet and my coconut milk was unsweetened, I'm adding a little bit of this agave sweetener. It's a natural sweetener, so I'm just adding a little bit of that into my little overnight oats. And then of course cinnamon. I love cinnamon in my oats. I love cinnamon in my coffee. I love cinnamon in everything. I also added some vanilla. Here's a fun fact: cinnamon actually is a thermogenic, so it helps you burn fat and boost your metabolism. Oh, didn't you know that? Yeah, so I'm gonna stir it up, and then I am going to pop a lid on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my overnight oats. Overnight oats last in the fridge for about 3 days, so don't make more than 3 days at a time, honestly, because then I'll just turn into total mush. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed meal prepping with me. If you guys have any tips or suggestions on how to meal prep or any recipes, please leave them in the comment section, because your girl is getting kind of bored of chicken. Yeah, and if you guys have any requests for any other health and fitness videos, please let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because apparently it helps with the whole YouTube algorithm and it helps support my channel. So with that said, I love you guys so much, so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.